All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Maura, and this is Evie.
Hi.
Hi. Evie's my daughter. If you haven't met her yet, she's the best. And we're all at home, and so we need something to do. So we're going to do some family yoga together. So it'll be some kids poses. We're going to do some sun salutations, some breathing, and we'll do some poses together. So we're going to see how it goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a high five. Okay. So first things first, we're going to sit up nice and tall. So you can sit crisscross applesauce if you want. Or you don't have to. And then you can sit up tall. That works too. And let your eyes close, or you can keep them open if you want. Okay? So we're going to take a big breath in. And let it go. Take a big breath in. And let it go. All right. And then we're going to take our 5 deep breaths. It's my favorite way to breathe with the younger set. So we're going to take our hands out like a 5, right? And take one of your fingers on your other hand and hold it by your wrist. And then as you breathe in, you're going to reach your finger up. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, it goes down your thumb. And breathe in. And then breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one, big breath in. Good. And that is good anytime. That's good anytime if things are getting crazy, right? Mm-hmm. When I get crazy, stressful, making dinner, you can say, take 5, Mom. Take 5. Just breathe, okay? So first things first, we're gonna take some stretches side by side. So we're gonna reach one hand down and then lift the other arm up and then lean away. Oh. And then come up and over the other side. Ooh. There we go. This way. There we go. It's good. And then keep it going. Up and over. So just keep going back and forth, Evie. We're going to just make our body stretch. Good. Okay. So the good part is that, kids can do a great job. And we don't have to correct them so much. Like, she's not going to do it exactly like I do it. And that's okay, right? Mm-hmm. You're doing it perfectly just the way you do it. Which I like. Good. And then sit up tall. Right? Now we're going to twist. So put your right hand behind you and your left hand at your knee. Sit up tall first and then look behind you. It's like, what? What's back there? Nothing. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. And then come back in through the center and then over to the other side. Good. Sit up tall. And out. One more big breath in. And out. Good. And then come on back in. We're going to do a little neck roll. Ready? Roll your head all the way around. Go nice and slow though. Slow is key here. Sometimes you want to go fast and then switch directions. Go the other way. Sometimes you want to go fast, but you just need to go slow. Right? If it feels tight, just loose. Get loose. Right? Good. And before we really get started too much, I think it's important to always talk about what we're grateful for, things that we like, things that we're happy that are in our life, right? So I'll go first. I am grateful that you are here. Mm-hmm. And I'm grateful that even though we're home all the time and we can't go to soccer and we can't do all the stuff that we normally do, that we get to spend a lot of time together, right? We get to spend all day together now. It's pretty great. That's pretty great, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm grateful for that. So what about you? Can you think of something that you're grateful for?
I'm grateful that she doesn't have to work all the time now.
Yep, that's nice, right? Because I'm home. And Daddy's not working either, so Daddy's home too. Yeah. So we get to spend a lot of time together. So it's good. So maybe ask yourselves what you guys are grateful for. We're going to take 5 deep breaths while you guys think about that. Right? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So hopefully you found something to be grateful for, okay? Now we're going to do some sun salutations. So let's stand up nice and tall. First, we're going to stand like mountains. Ready? So your legs are super strong, shoulders are back, arms are down by your side. Hands come to your heart like a prayer, okay? You can do it like he's doing it, or you can do it like I'm doing it. And we're going to say the secret yoga magic code word, which is namaste. Now, if you don't know what it means,
it means The light in me is always the light in you.
Yeah, that's it. You got it, girl. It's all the light and love in my heart says hi and thank you to all the light and love in yours, right? It officially means I bow to you. But
Really?
yeah.
You never told me that.
Oh, so learn something new every day. So stand up nice and tall, and then we're gonna say namaste.
Namaste.
Good. And then hook your thumbs, reach your arms up, and stretch up way high to the sky. Say butterfly up.
Butterfly up.
And then reach up like you're saying hello to the sun. Oof, big stretch. And then touch your toes. You can bend your knees if you need to. Say hello to the ground.
Hello, ground.
Good. And then sway side to side like a rag doll. Oh, this feels good.
Ha.
Yes. And then put your hands down. Step your feet back to a plank pose, like at the top of a push-up. Super strong. Then downward dog. Lift your bottom way up. Whoop. You want to bark? There you go. And then upward dog. You remember upward dog? Ow! Drop your knees down. Oh my gosh, that feels good. Lift your heart up. Ow! Good. And then downward dog. Then bend your knees deep. Jump forward like a frog. Ribbit. And ragdoll. Sway side to side. Butterfly reaches way up high in the sky. Lift it up. And then namaste.
Namaste.
We're going to do it again. Can you follow what I do? Repeat after me.
Butterfly up.
Butterfly up. Butterfly down. Ragdoll. Jump back. Plank pose. Downward dog. Upward dog. Ow. Downward dog. Now, three-legged dog. Lift one leg up. Don't kick anything. Woo. Oh, gosh. And then other side. Watch your feet. Don't kick anything. There we go. And then back to downward dog. Jump forward like a frog. Ribbit. Ragdoll. Butterfly up. Namaste. So here, I'm going to trade places with you. Actually, you're going to come a little closer to me over here. I don't want you to kick anything because we're going to do it a little faster. Are you ready?
Good.
Butterfly up.
Butterfly up.
Butterfly down.
Butterfly down.
Ragdoll. Jump back. Jump back. Plank pose.
Plank pose.
Downward dog.
Downward dog.
Upward dog.
Upward dog.
Downward dog.
Downward dog.
Three-legged dog.
Three-legged dog.
Other side.
Other side.
Downward dog.
Downward dog.
Jump forward.
Jump forward.
Ragdoll.
Ragdoll.
Butterfly up.
Butterfly up.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Now is your heart breathing? Yeah? So we're going to breathe. Slow it back down. Good. And we're going to do some animal poses, some basic animal poses to start, okay? So we have a list that we came up with. The first one we're going to do is cat and cow. Okay, so let's do hands and knees. Here, have a seat. Hands and knees. Oh, we'll do them we can do them in any order that we want to, but we're going to start with cat and cow because that warms up our back. So hands down like a little tabletop. And then round your back and look at your belly button. Meow. This is cat pose. Then drop your belly like you have your udders fall into the floor and go moo, look up. That's cow pose. Moo. And then cat. Meow. Meow. And then cow. Moo. What part of your body do you think this stretches?
Your back.
That's right.
Because it strengthens your back.
That's right. It's doing stuff to your back. Good. And then so you do cat and cow. Good. And then downward facing dog. Let's just, you got to do downward facing dog one more time, right? Tuck your toes, lift your hips up. All the way up. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Nice one, Amy. All right. And then we're going to drop our knees down. We're going to do puppy pose. Have I ever taught you puppy pose?
Yes.
I have? Oh, you're just saying it. Well, we'll see if you actually know. So here's what we're going to do. Follow me, okay? So we're going to be on our hands and knees like cow. Like a table. Mm-hmm. Can you do it at the same time as me? Yeah. Good. And then arch your back like cow. And then we're going to reach our arms forward, right, as far as you can, and then lean down. Oh, right? So Evie's in kind of like a child's pose. My butt's up in the air, so it's a little bit more like puppy's pose. There you go. You got it. And just breathe. We're going to take 2 breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. And then come on back up from puppy pose. And then we're going to do, you wanted to do eagle pose? Is the one you wanted to do? She wants to do eagle pose. So here, stand up. And this is a balancing pose. So arms are going to come out nice and wide. We're going to take the right hand. Right hand. Well, yes. And then it's going to go underneath the left. Bend your elbows. Grab what you can. Good. And then sit tall. Then feet are together. This is the super crazy eagle. You're gonna bend your knees deep, and then your left leg, the other leg, is gonna come up and over. What? Here, bring it around this way. Yeah, it's good. And then lift it up and over like that. Good. Perfect. And then just breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release it, let it go. Fly like your eagle. Then we're gonna switch over to the other side. So our left arm now is gonna come up and over the right. Bend your elbows. Grab what you can.
Right.
Sit down, that's right. The right leg, right and left, is gonna come up and over. Right, so you can keep your toes down like Evie. You can have your toes lifted up like me. Maybe wrap it around. A little tricky. We're gonna squeeze. Yes, it takes a lot of balance. Oh, do you know what the key of balancing is?
What?
The key of balancing is looking at one unmoving spot that's never moving, right? So like, you can look at a spot on the floor or on the wall. Let's do tree pose while we're up here, okay? So we're gonna shift our weight over to the left leg. Bend your right knee.
This is not an animal.
This is not an animal pose. This is a tree pose. So you're gonna take your knee out to the side. So hands go right here. Right? Maybe your foot stays right here at your ankle. Maybe it comes up to your shin.
Or maybe it goes all the way up here.
That's correct. Maybe your arms stay where mine are. Maybe they go up like Evie's. But yeah, that's the key, is to find one unmoving thing. Right? Maybe the arms are down. But whatever you do, we're gonna count to. Okay. I know I'm falling over too. So you can do it together too. Let's try a tree together. Will you turn and face me? Come here. Come here. And then we're gonna switch over. Just try this other leg. Good. So we're holding hands this time. And now you can put your feet wherever you want. Right? Good. Now is this easier without it? Can you try it? Is it easier?
You said I could put my foot wherever I want.
Ah, tricky Ricky. She's a trickster, folks. Anywhere on your leg that you want. Although it's best if you avoid the knee. Good. Good. You did a good job. Good. Whew. Sometimes that's hard. Now let's get the wiggles out. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Can you get the wiggles out? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Good. Good, 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 good. Now, duck. Duck pose. Come down onto your toes. Yeah, you can lift your heels up for this. And we're going to have our hands on our hips. So this is just a little bit of a foot stretch and a balancing stretch. Whoa, yeah. I know. There you go, you got it. So maybe your heels are down like Evie's, that's okay too. Right, but lift up in through your heart. Maybe you waddle, 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 quack, quack, quack. Waddle, 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 quack, quack, quack. Good. You like it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, all right. And then we're gonna do giraffe pose. Whoa, as I fall over. So this is my favorite pose. For those of you who have taken my class before, you know this is my favorite pose. We're gonna step 1 foot forward. Straight legs. Then straight arms, because giraffes have really long what?
Necks.
Necks, right? So we're gonna chew the leaves on the tree. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Drink the water in the pond. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Chew the leaves on the tree. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Drink the water in the pond. Slurp, slurp, slurp. One more. Chew the leaves on the tree. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Drink the water in the pond. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Then reach your arms back up. Hands to your hips and switch your feet. Boom. Good. And we have to do it 3 times on this side. Reach your arms up, chew the leaves on the tree. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Drink the water in the pond. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Chew the leaves on the tree. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Drink the water in the pond. Slurp, slurp, slurp. One more. Chew it up. Chomp, chomp, chomp. And toes down. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Good. Reach up, hands to your hips, and have your feet together. Now, elephant pose. We didn't write that one down, but I like this one. So let's have our legs wide. Perfect. One arm reaches up because that's our really big, what is it called? Trunk. So lift up, take a big breath in, and then lean it down, sway side to side.
This.
Yes. Give it a good one, Evie. Yes. Don't smack me too hard. And then reach it back up, and then switch sides. Other arm reaches up, and then down. And then you can make an elephant noise. What does that sound like?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Right? Good. Excellent. So let's see, what else do we have? Do we have another one? Oh, horse. You asked me to do horse, right?
Yeah.
So horse pose. That is high lunge. So we're going to step 1 foot forward. Both knees are bent a little bit, and then maybe you can start to straighten in. Right? Good. And then your arms are reaching up. This is horse pose. This is one horse pose.
Then the other one is this?
Well, you got to do the other leg, right? So we're going to stand up in horse. We're going to count to 5. Don't tickle my arm. We're going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, switch feet. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Excellent. And then we're going to come to stand. There's another horse pose too with your legs out wide. Take a break when you need. You need a little break?
Yeah.
I'll keep going. You can rest, okay? I'm tired too. So another horse pose is also goddess pose. You can have your toes out and your knees out and squat it down. Right? It's like a horse pose, a horse stance, they sometimes call it. So whatever feels good, right? So you can try both of these. What sounds does a horse make? Oh, that was a good one. That was good. I like it. Good. Excellent. Let's shake it out. Are you ready to do some partner poses?
Sure.
Sure. You look thrilled. All right, let's do the first one. We're going to do... Which one? Bunk bed? You got it. All right, so first, before we do bunk bed, we've got to practice crab pose.
Yes.
Right? So can you show everybody crab pose? Wait, you can't go too far. Yeah, there you go. Good. Crab pose. So your feet are on the floor and your hands are behind you. My fingertips are pointing towards my feet. Evie's can go back. It doesn't matter.
It's like if you're doing gymnastics.
It's like if you're doing gymnastics, but yeah, there's a lot of moves that are the same, right? Good. Perfect. Now, can you count to 5 and breathe up here?
1,
2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now, when you come down, shake your wrists out. Because sometimes that makes my wrists tired.
Yeah.
Me too, yeah. All right, now we're going to do it on top of each other. So we're going to go slow so we can show everybody how to do it. Okay, so I'm going to do, don't be scared, right? It seems like it's scared, but it's not. So Evie's going to step over me. I can even do this with somebody of the same size as me. So she's going to step over me. See, her feet are over me, and we're both facing in the same direction.
And then we put, then I put my hands on her shoulders.
Yep, hands on my shoulders, and then I'm going to press it down and start to lift my hips up. She's putting one foot onto my knee and the other foot, and then we both lift our bottoms up, and you always talk to each other. Yep, that's okay. Give it a go again. Let's try it again. You always talk to your partner and say, oh my gosh, I'm going to fall, or I've got it down. So just breathe. You holding on? I'm gonna lift up. Whoa, you can walk your feet back towards my, that was good, that was good. We did a good one, we did it good. All right, so that's bunk bed. What's that? So the next thing we're gonna do is double dog. Okay, so that's the one with the half handstand first. So we're gonna practice half handstands, which is one of my favorite things to practice, and that may happen a lot over this nice little extended break. So I'm gonna walk you through, Evie's gonna do it. So we're gonna stand with our backs to a wall, find a wall, and then the kids can put their hands down, and you're gonna find like a downward dog, and then you put one foot on the wall. I'm gonna hold her hips right here so she doesn't fall, right? Super strong legs. Oh, see, Evie's getting really close up. Can you put, this is one way of doing it. So she's gonna put her legs up nice and tall. Squeeze your legs together.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now pull your belly and walk your hands away from the wall. Whoa, I gotcha. And then drop it down. So here's one thing that you can do. I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna do a downward dog up against the wall, then I'm gonna step one foot on the wall and then the other foot on the wall. And I'm gonna straighten my legs. So I'm in a kind of a box situation, okay? And then, careful kiddo, you okay? And then I'm gonna come on down. So I just did a half handstand. Whew. Yeah, so you practice this a little bit. It takes a little juice out.
Yeah.
Whew. But it's good. Practice and do it. And then we're gonna do it together. So I'm gonna go into tabletop and you're gonna do it a half handstand behind me. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Okay, so I'm gonna come right here and I'm gonna come into tabletop. She's gonna face the other way. No. Put your feet right here by my feet and face the other direction. And then put your hands on the floor. Bend down and put your hands on the floor. Yep. And then hi. You can look at each other and stick your tongue out. And then she's gonna put one foot on my back. Put your hands down on the floor. You remember this one? And then, yeah, there it is. And then one hand there. Hi. Now, if you have bigger family members, I could be in downward facing dog. But because of height differences, we're gonna do it just like this. Whoa. Good. And then breathe. So you can hold on to your kids so we don't lose anybody. Walk your hands back out. And then come on back down. You ready? Boom. Oh, good. We're gonna take a couple deep breaths. We're gonna sit in child's pose, which sometimes we call mouse pose. So your toes go together behind you and your knees can be together or mat width distance. Then you're just gonna lean forward and put your head on the floor. If your head doesn't get on the floor, you can put your hands underneath your head like this. And that feels good. Sometimes I like to pretend that I'm a mouse and I'm eating cheese.
Or you're a child.
Or you're a child, because this is child voice. But you know, you can also, sometimes I've heard this called polar bear pose, because polar bears can hide in the snow and they cover their nose. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a child's pose. I'm gonna move my elbow, thank you dear. And then I'm gonna cover my nose. And then I'm hiding in my little snow, cap. We're gonna count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And then while we're here, I forgot even about this one, Evie. We have to do lizard on a rock. So I'm gonna do child's pose. Evie, can you do me a favor? Can you stand up and then turn and face the other direction, sit on my back. A little lower, right where my pants are. There. And then I'm gonna lean down. Oh, this feels so good. Now, because I don't want her to fall, I'm gonna keep my hands over here on her hips. But if she's pretty stable, I could reach my arms up over and we could hold hands this way. So she gets a nice back stretch. Does this feel good for you, kiddo?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she gets a nice back stretch, and then I get it feels so good to have her kind of pressing my hips down. It feels really good. Just always be mindful that you don't clock heads, because that's a total possibility. Are you ready? And then whenever you're ready to get off, you can get off. That was one of my favorite ones. I can't believe I even forgot about that. It's the best. It feels so good. So we're going to do one more. We're going to do plank stairs. Because you're good at plank poses, right? The tops of the push-ups. So can you show me your plank pose? Yeah, super strong. So strong. So we're going to do 2 plank poses. She's going to be on top of me. So I'm going to come right here. I'm going to do my plank pose. And I can do it, no, Evie. That's not right. Can you hop down? Ooh, you can come down to your knees. You're going to face the other direction. Do your plank pose like you were doing it just a second ago. Put your hands down, do your plank. Good. Now, instead of this, you're going to put your feet on top of my back, and your hands are going to be inside my feet. So get your hands inside my feet. Good. And then I'm going to lift up, and you're going to lift up. There. Now I'm in plank pose. Good. Breathe. 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 And then come down. Good job. Should we sit and breathe? Take 5? Yeah. Let's sit. Here, I'll sit back to back with you. Here, let's sit. Oh, we'll do seesaw. Let's sit back to back. Can you feel me breathing?
Yeah. Can you feel me?
I can. See if you can feel each other breathe.
It feels good.
Yeah?
Let's do one more.
All right, now let's turn around and let's do some seesaw. So we're gonna face each other, and then legs are gonna go wide. So my legs are longer than Evie's. Can you scooch back a little bit that way? Then I can fit my leg in here. Boop. So it can be toes touch, or her feet can be in closer towards my knees. That works too. So you want to kind of try to have your knees straight, but if they're bent, that's okay too. You just want to not push it too much. You don't want to hurt your hamstrings underneath. Mm-hmm. So sit up tall. And then what's the key thing when we work with a partner? Tall.
Don't hurt them.
Don't hurt them. Yes, don't hurt them. So we help each other. So then I'm going to lean back. Whoa. And then she's going to lean forward and back. And we're going to go back and forth like a seesaw.
Seesaw.
Seesaw. Margarita. I forget the word.
Yeah.
I forget it. Does that feel good? Now, whoa, careful. Now we're going to do a twist. So we're going to grab opposite forearms.
Yes.
So my right hand and her right hand are together. Sit up tall. Then you're going to twist to the side. I'm going to twist to the side and reach your arm back. Way back, like you're going to try to give somebody a high five. Good. Lean back. Good. Oh, it feels good when we lean back. Good. And then we're going to switch. Left hand to left hand. Whoop. Good catch. Nice, kid. And then lean back. Oh, goodness. That feels good. Good. That hurt? That feel okay? Good. And then come on back. Ah, Now, we're gonna hold hands. We're gonna do one last seesaw stretch. We're gonna stir the pot. Stir the pot. Now imagine, violently apparently, we're gonna stir the pot and imagine we're making a cake or a fruit salad. What kind of cake do you want? You wanna make a cake or fruit salad?
Fruit salad.
Fruit salad? All right, what's in our fruit salad? Strawberries.
Yeah. Grapes.
Grapes.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Melon.
Go the other direction.
Melon.
Yes. Blueberries.
Blueberries.
Lots of good things. Kiwi. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I feel so good and so stretched. All right, good. Now, are there any other animals? Oh, any other animals that you can think of? I can think of frog. Let's do a little frog. We're gonna do frog. We're gonna get out a little bit last of the jumpies. So we're gonna get out frog pose. We're gonna do some frog jumps. How old are you again?
6.
6. We're gonna do 6 frog jumps.
And a half.
Okay, but I'm not doing a half a frog jump.
I'm gonna do one.
Okay, so are you ready? 1, go straight up, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, oh my gosh, 5, and 6. Hit it. And then we're gonna take a couple deep breaths. And then I almost forgot monkey. We gotta do monkey jumps.
Okay.
Now, your little sister is how old? Your littlest sister.
3.
3, so we're gonna do 3 monkey jumps. That's all I got in me today, I think. So we're gonna do 3 monkey jumps. So this is a monkey jump. Can you go in front of me, please, kiddo? Because I don't want, I'm bigger than you. So I'm gonna come back here. I don't want to hit anybody. And then I'm gonna jump up. You can make the noise if you want. So we're gonna do 3 of these. Ready? 1, 2, 3, like a star jump. 1, 2, 3. Good. Oh my gosh, and she's still going.
6.
Good. And then have a seat again.
8.5.
Oh my gosh. And then put your legs forward. And then sit up tall. Take a big breath in. Then we're going to fold it forward. Whew. And take a couple deep breaths here. Good. Does that feel good?
Yeah.
And so when I'm tired after I do all that stuff, it helps me to slow down by doing a stretch like this. It's hard to breathe and stretch at the same time, but that's one of the things that we practice, right? We just breathe and stretch. Good. And now we have to do butterfly pose. Have to. So feet together, knees come out to the side. Good. And then, good. You can sit up tall, and you can lean forward if you want, or you can just have your hands behind you and press forward. Whatever works. So Evie's way is a great way of doing it, and then my way is a good way of doing it too. There's lots of right answers, right? Good. So we're going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then come on up and sit. We're going to put our legs out into the front. We're going to row the boat. All right? Do you remember this one?
No.
I didn't think so either. So grab your ankle. Take one ankle. Row.
Oh, yeah.
Row your boat gently down. So we're going forward and back. Forward and back. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And then hold your leg, kind of like a baby. You can hold one hand on your knee, the other hand on your foot, right? And sit up tall. Or if there's more space in your hips, you can, maybe even come into one of these kind of guys or hold it like this. Interlace your hands, perfect. And then we're gonna rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock, 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 rock. Ring, 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 ring. Is that a phone? Is someone calling you?
I don't have a...
Hello? Can you do it? This side's working for me. Hello, who's there? Is it Daddy? Should we pretend it's Daddy?
Yeah.
Hey, Daddy. Hi. Yes, we're doing some yoga. All right, I'll talk to you later. Quick bye. We got to do the other leg so that we aren't crooked. So get your other ankle. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Then we got to hug our little leg baby, right? So again, maybe you hold knee and foot. Maybe elbow comes in, one or more. Sit up tall and then rock it side to side. Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock, 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 rock.
Rock, rock.
Ring, 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 ring.
Was it me?
It's Grandma. Grandma's calling. Let's see. Grandma's on isolation. Let's see. Where is she? Hello? This is more of a speakerphone for me today. All right? Hi.
Hi,
Grandma.
Evie.
We'll FaceTime you later. Yep. See you later. Oh, the stretch feels good. And then let it go. Bye. Click. How you doing? I think we did a lot today. Do you feel like you did a lot? Do you feel all stretched out? That's good. So there's a lot of different things that we can do to focus. We're going to do one of my favorite focusing exercises. Do you remember this one? Before Evie went into kindergarten, I taught her this one, and we did this a lot. So you can sit any way that's comfortable and clap your hands together. Once they're together, we're going to tap our first finger. Just the first finger. Tap, 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 tap. So it all depends. Keep it going. It all depends on how old you are. This is, sometimes this is a developmental thing is what I'm trying to say, right? So when you're like 2 and 3, this is super duper hard. When you're 4 and 5, it gets a little bit easier. 6, 7 gets a little bit easier. Now let's try the middle finger. But if you'll notice when you try to do it, it's hard to think about other things. So if...
Because it's your middle finger.
Right, because you're like, just the middle finger. Now try the ring finger. Ooh, the toughy one. Just the ring finger. Yes. Right? Focus. Can you see? And then the pinky. Pinky's easier, right? Good. Now the thumb. Which one do you think is the easiest one to do?
Pinky.
Pinky? Which one's the hardest, do you think?
Middle.
Middle? Okay. And then
Actually, ring.
Ring? Okay. So we're going to do them 3 at a time. So we'll do the first finger first. Ready? First finger. 1, 2, 3. Middle finger. 1, 2, 3. Ring finger. 1, 2, 3. Pinky. 1, 2, 3. And thumb. 1, 2, 3. And shake it out. Good. So we're just going to rest for a little bit here because we did a lot. What's that? Oh, I forgot. Evie was just reminding me. There's one pose she's been asking to do this whole time. Before we rest, we have to do the flying airplane pose, which is the one she wants. So you gotta do it. So I'm gonna lay on my back, and then Evie's gonna stand here. She's gonna hold my hands. I'm gonna put my feet, this is important, at her hip bones, not on her stomach, not even on her legs. And we're gonna hold strong arms. Ready? Like plank, Evie, like super strong arms. Ready? And then I'm gonna lift her up. Woo!
It might sound scary, but it's not.
It's not scary. It's a little scary. You're doing good because she's holding steady. So if you're on the top, hold steady. Don't drool on me. And we're just gonna breathe here. That's not even funny, dude. So we're gonna breathe here. Can you count to 5 like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something I love about you. That you're brave.
1.
You're brave.
1.
That you're brave. Cause I think you're brave. Ready? I'm gonna are you ready for the dismount?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Down. Give me a high five. You did good. All right?
Wait, now, cross.
Cross? Oh, cross. Okay. That's harder. Okay. Now, sit up nice and tall. How do you want to rest today? You want to rest lying down and snuggle up?
Yeah.
You want to rest us like this? All right. We're just going to rest for a little bit together. You can put on your favorite song. We're just going to rest. So it's important when you're moving a lot to then find a space where you can slow it down. And sometimes before Evie goes to sleep, this is what I like to do. Here, I'm going to sit next to you. So you just lay down. Pretend like you're in your bed and you're going to go to sleep at night. And we're going to show them how we do this too, right? So close your eyes and imagine that you're in your secret garden. So your favorite place in the whole wide world. You don't have to tell me where it is. And you can close your eyes or keep them open and picture your favorite little place outdoors. And then think about what the grass looks like. And think about what the sky looks like. Is it sunny?
Or is it raining?
Or is it raining?
Or is it snowing?
It's snowing. If it's snowing, can you picture what the snowflakes look like as they're falling?
Do you catch them on your tongue?
So you catch them on your tongue. Can you relax your whole body?
Is it nighttime or daytime?
Yeah. Can you relax your toes?
I like to relax my toes like this and get my toes all tired.
So you like to get them tired and then relax them?
Yeah.
That's good. And then maybe relax your legs. And relax them. Blah.
And sometimes Mama does spaghetti arms.
You want to do spaghetti arms?
Yeah.
Spaghetti arms are the best. She's going to lay her arms down. I'm going to pick them up. You see, they're not spaghetti yet. You got to relax them. Let go. Let go. There you go. Let go. Let go like that. You don't even have to work them. Let it go. Floppy little spaghetti.
And when you do that,
That's
someone
not
knows
spaghetti.
that it's not spaghetti arms.
That's right. So just let it go. Close your eyes. Relax your whole face.
Spaghetti legs.
Okay. Relax your whole body. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. And sometimes we do this before we go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I love you very much, kiddo. You're one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. And sometimes hard to remember when all this is going on. But if you're looking for something to do this. Do any exercises you can find, kids, yoga poses online, or you can make them up. Like, what would a monkey look like in your body if you could do it?
Or what would it block?
But yeah, anything you want. Also, if you search in YouTube for Cosmic Kids Yoga, COSMIC, Cosmic Kids Yoga, they have amazing, tons and tons of free videos if you want to look. So, from Evie and me, we're going to say thank you and namaste, right? I bow to you. All the light and love in my heart says thank you to all of you. Namaste.